Before we dive into the mind of Elon Musk, I want you to do something powerful. Comment right now a phrase that motivates you to never give up. Write your own original line. Don't just type, never give up. Make it yours. Write it again at the end of this video to rewire your subconscious. And if you're truly ready to let money chase you like it chases Elon Musk, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because what you're about to hear can reprogram your entire life. Part 1. Obsession, not motivation. Elon Musk is not motivated. He is obsessed. Motivation comes and goes. Obsession becomes your identity. You don't need to force yourself to breathe. You just do that. That's what work feels like to Elon. He breathes innovation. He inhales chaos and exhales solutions. When people say, take a break, Elon says, this is my break. The average mind avoids stress. His mind is addicted to stress, the kind that builds worlds. That he once said, if something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. That sentence right there, that's not inspiration. That's neural wiring. That's how his mind is coded. You see, most people need certainty. Elon doesn't. He needs curiosity. He needs tension. He doesn't chase results. He chases possibility. And money chases that kind of mind. Part 2. Neural patterns of risk tolerance. Let me tell you something dark. Elon Musk is comfortable with the kind of risk that would make your nervous system collapse. Why? Because he trained his mind like a weapon. When he sold PayPal, he could have retired forever, but instead of relaxing, he threw nearly all his money into SpaceX, Tesla, and Solar City. Broke again. On purpose. He said, my proceeds from PayPal were $180 million. I put $100 million in SpaceX, $70 million in Tesla, and $10 million in Solar City. I had to borrow money for rent. That's not luck. That's not even courage. That's insane belief in your own capacity to build from zero. Elon doesn't fear the bottom because he knows he is the source. When you become the source, money chases you. Because money wants a mind that can multiply it. Part 3. Discomfort became his comfort zone. You're not failing because you're not talented. You're failing because you're addicted to comfort. Elon. He's addicted to discomfort. He used to live on $1 a day to prove to himself that he could survive even if everything failed. Why would anyone do that? Because fear of poverty controls people like strings on a puppet, and Elon wanted to cut the strings. Comfort is the killer of kings. Elon trains in the battlefield of uncertainty every single day. He doesn't avoid pain. He builds his empires on it. That's why money finds him. Because pain can't push him around. Part 4. Failure became his fuel. Most people treat failure like a death sentence. Elon treats failure like a data upgrade. The first 3 SpaceX rockets blew up. NASA rejected him. The world laughed. But he kept going. He said, failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. That right there is dark psychology reversed. He trains his brain to expect failure as a sign of growth, not a threat to ego. When the 4th rocket finally launched successfully, the game changed, because by then, the world knew, this man doesn't quit, this man doesn't fear loss, this man is inevitable. And when the world sees someone who can't be broken, money follows. Part 5. Quote breakdowns. Inner dialogue simulation. Let's dive deep into Elon's actual mindset, his internal dialogue, the things he tells himself, the things he repeats. These aren't just quotes. They're weapons. Watch this. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. That's self-programming. He rejects labels. He chooses identity. Over and over. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. That's focus. That's obsession with execution, not status. Elon doesn't say, I hope. He says, I'm building. Elon doesn't say, what if? He says, let's see what happens. Elon doesn't say, it's too late. He says, it's just starting. When you think like that, money isn't just a tool. It becomes a side effect. Part 1. Psychological anchoring and perception control. Elon Musk is not just an engineer. He's not just a billionaire. He's a narrative architect. People think success is about skill. But the deeper truth, success is about perception, and Elon Musk masters perception. Every time Elon opens his mouth, whether it's on Twitter, during an earnings call, or while smoking on a podcast, he knows exactly what he's doing. He is anchoring your brain to an identity. A myth. A message. A movement. What does this mean? Anchoring is a dark psychology tactic where you create a fixed association in someone's mind. Elon anchors his name to the future. AI. Mars. Electric cars. Underground tunnels. Subconsciously, the world starts to believe, if the future is coming, Musk is already there. That's why investors throw money at him, even when his companies aren't profitable, because it's not about numbers, it's about belief, and Elon Musk engineers belief better than anyone alive. Part 2. Building mystery market magnetism. Elon Musk never gives the full picture. He teases, he hints, he drops just enough to stimulate curiosity, and what happens when humans get curious? They follow. They obsess. They invest. He tweeted, "AM considering taking Tesla private at $420. Funding secured." The stock market went insane. Why? Because even a cryptic sentence from Elon moves billions. That's market magnetism. He doesn't reveal his entire plan. He lets you wonder. He creates a vacuum of information that people rush to fill with their own hopes, fears, and dreams. That's leverage. That's dark magnetism. Most people overshare. Elon mystifies. Mystery creates power. Power attracts wealth. That's why money chases Elon Musk. Part 3. Solving only high-value problems. Do you want to know one reason why money never stops following Elon? It's because he never solves cheap problems. While the world was creating dating apps and food delivery startups, Elon was asking, how do we make humans multiplanetary? How do we rewire the energy grid of Earth? How do we make consciousness safe in the age of AI? He doesn't solve what's popular. He solves what's inevitable. He puts himself in front of global tides, not fads, and when you're positioned like that, money has no choice but to follow. People throw millions at trends, but they throw billions at solutions to existential problems. That's Elon's playbook. That's magnetic problem positioning. Part 4. Emotional control and calculated chaos. Most billionaires play it safe. Elon. He plays with fire, and never flinches. He'll tweet something controversial at 3 a.m. and watch the world explode. Why? Because he understands one truth: attention is the currency before money, and emotional control is how you hold the flame without getting burned. Elon knows when to stir chaos. He knows when to be silent. He knows that market reactions are psychological, and if you can stir emotion, you can steer the economy. This isn't recklessness, this is controlled volatility. When people panic, he stays grounded. When others retreat, he advances. And that energy, calm in chaos, is what makes money magnetize to him. Part 5. The supervillain effect. Here's the truth no one wants to admit. Elon Musk is loved, Elon Musk is hated, but no one can ignore him, and that is power. He doesn't try to be liked. He doesn't beg to be understood. He plays the supervillain when needed, and ironically, that makes him even more powerful. Because in the psychological game of attention, love and hate are both currencies. The only thing you must avoid is being irrelevant. Elon embraces polarity. That's why the world watches. And when the world watches, wealth watches too. Part 1. Elon doesn't set goals, he builds systems. 6 minutes. Here's a truth that will disturb you. Elon Musk doesn't obsess over goals. He builds systems. And that's why his success looks automatic. A goal is a destination. A system is a machine that keeps moving. Whether you're tired, broke, rejected, or doubted, ask yourself, is Elon Musk rich because he said, I want to be rich, or is he rich because he built systems that solve trillion-dollar problems? Systems are built on routines. On mindsets. On core beliefs. He wakes up each day and inputs energy into a machine that multiplies it. Most people rely on motivation. Elon relies on architecture, mental and mechanical. Part 2. Creating a factory of thought. Elon once said, you get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of problems you solve. He doesn't just build cars. He builds the factory that builds the cars. Read that again. That's the difference between a worker and a wealth architect. When people look at Tesla, they see the car. Elon sees the automation machine that reproduces value endlessly. In your own life, stop asking, what result do I want? And start asking, what system can I build that produces this result on repeat? Musk doesn't build to get rich. He builds so that wealth owns inevitable. Part 3. He doesn't chase trends. He creates them. Elon never followed the crowd. He didn't wait for approval. He forced the world to adjust to his vision. While everyone else was riding the internet wave, he was launching rockets. While car companies laughed at electric vehicles, he redefined the entire category. While critics mocked solar energy, he built solar-powered homes. This is a powerful law. Trend followers make a living. Trend creators build legacies. Elon's strategy isn't what's hot right now. It's what will the world need, even if they can't see it yet. That's visionary positioning, and that's why money chases him, not because he's lucky, but because he creates gravity in industries that didn't exist before him. Part 4. Anti-fragile business models. For minutes, let's talk about a deadly concept, anti-fragility. Most businesses are fragile. A single economic crash, and they're gone. Some are resilient. They can survive hits, but barely. But Elon builds anti-fragile empires. The more chaos they face, the stronger they get. SpaceX got stronger after rocket explosions. Tesla stock soared after endless doubt and media attacks. His companies grow through volatility. That's not a coincidence. It's design. Elon feeds on problems. His systems are designed to absorb damage and turn it into momentum. Ask yourself, is your life fragile? Or are you building something that gets stronger when tested? Part 5. Wealth by design, not by default. Elon Musk doesn't hope for money. He designs his life so money has no choice but to arrive. That's the difference between amateurs and legends. Amateurs react. Legends engineer. Think of it like this. If your mindset is the code, your habits are the hardware, and your systems are the machine, then your output is wealth. Elon coded himself with insane standards. He installed habits that defy comfort, and he are UNS systems that don't sleep. That's why he doesn't chase money. He attracts it like a gravitational force, and if you adopt his blueprint, you can too. Part 1. Rewiring your identity. Like Elon Musk doesn't just think differently. He is different, because he built himself that way. You weren't born to be average, you were trained to be average, and you can retrain your identity. Identity is magnetic. People who believe they are broke stay broke. People who believe they are hunted by opportunities attract them. Elon believes he's a builder of civilizations. That belief becomes a lens, and that lens becomes reality. What do you believe? Your reality will never outgrow your self-image. It starts with this daily phrase: I am the source, not the result. I attract results because I generate energy. Say it. Write it. Live it. Your new identity is money magnet, not money chaser. Part 2. Destroying neediness. The more you need money, the more it runs away. This is Dark Psychology 101. Neediness signals weakness. It tells the universe you are lacking, and what you project is what you get. Elon doesn't beg investors. He doesn't plead for press. He acts like the prize, and the world chases him. You must become emotionally non-attached to outcomes, while being obsessively attached to action. Action builds value. Detachment builds magnetism. The combo. Unstoppable attraction. Neediness repels. Creation attracts. Flip the script. Stop asking, what can I get? Start asking, what can I build that's so powerful, it pulls results toward me. Part 3. The trifecta. Energy, intent, action. Attraction isn't luck. It's science. And here's the formula: energy x intent x action equals magnetic results. Energy is your state, your internal voltage, your vibration. If your energy is dull, anxious, or distracted, you won't attract anything powerful. Intent is your targeting system. What are you aiming at? Elon doesn't hope, he calculates. He engineers. You must become surgical with your focus. Action is the amplifier. Without it, energy and intent are just daydreams. These three must be aligned: high energy, ruthless intent, daily action. When you combine those, you become a magnet for wealth, for opportunities, for influence, not because you're lucky, but because you are deliberately inevitable. Part 4. Tools to build your own wealth. Magnetism. Let's go deeper. You need tools. You need daily psychological practices that hardwire this mindset into your nervous system. Here's your daily reprogramming protocol. 1. The morning reset. Upon waking, repeat: today I attract the right people, money, and power, because I produce unstoppable energy. Speak it with intensity. Look in the mirror. Say it like a war cry. Point 2. The hourly pattern break. Every hour, stand up. Say out loud, I am the source. not the result. This breaks distraction loops and realigns your brain with PowerPoint 3. The evening feedback loop. Ask yourself, what value did I create today? What action did I take that scares most people? What did I build or design today that lives beyond me? These questions install self-reinforcing confidence. Point 4. One powerful action per day. Email someone 10 levels above you. Build something that can make you money in 90 days. Publish something bold. Take a risk that pushes your comfort zone. Do one impossible thing daily. That's how Musk thinks. That's how you build the signal that attracts opportunity. Part 5. The final rewiring sequence. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Speak these phrases with power, not like you're wishing. Like you're programming your future. I am not here to chase. I am here to attract. I am the builder of systems that outlive me. Every second I operate from vision, not emotion. Money comes to me, because I multiply it with precision. I do not wait. I create. I magnetize. I dominate. My mind is my kingdom. My action is my signature. My success is inevitable. I am becoming the kind of person that money cannot ignore. Repeat these each night. Burn them into your identity. Speak them while walking. While building. While doubting, until doubt dies, and destiny takes its place. Elon Musk isn't a god. He's a man who reprogrammed his mind, his reality, and the world. You don't need to be him, but you can adopt his systems, his emotional armor, his vision, and his energy. Start building the version of you that money can't resist, that investors chase, that people talk about behind closed doors, that wins in silence and leads in public. Before you leave this video, go to the comments, type out your original motivational phrase again, imprint it, stamp it on your subconscious, let your fingers type the life you're about to live. And if this video sparked something in you, like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this is just the beginning of a journey that ends in empire. This is Motivation Blessing, and you're not here to chase. You're here to become the thing they chase.